Be strong.
Hello, children. Have a wonderful day. This is Doc V once again. For English 4, Quarter 4, Week 3 and 4, using graphic organizers in writing paragraphs showing cause and effect, comparison and contrast, and problem-solution relationship. This is milk-based. Before we continue, please subscribe for those who are not able to subscribe yet, and click the notification bell for more updates of videos. Thank you! After going through this lesson, you are expected to write paragraphs showing cause and effect, comparison and contrast, and problem-solution relationships. Plan 2 to 3 paragraph composition using outlines and other graphic organizers. Using appropriate graphic organizers and text read. This guide was designed and written for you to learn how to write paragraphs showing cause and effect, comparison and contrast, and problem-solution relationships. Learning this is important because it fosters your ability to explain and refine your ideas to others and ourselves. It also equips us with communication and thinking skills. As you go on in developing your skill in writing paragraphs showing cause and effect, comparison and contrast, and problem-solution relationships, you will also improve your skills in planning 2 to 3 paragraph composition using outlines and graphic organizers in text. Read. A paragraph is a brief piece of writing that has a topic sentence and supporting sentences that are closely related to the topic sentence. To begin with, let us see how cause and effect paragraph is written. When writing a cause and effect paragraph, you may first list your ideas in a graphic organizer like the one below. So children, paano daw ang paggawa ng cause and effect na paragraph? Siyempre, meron din tayo mga cause and effect graphic organizers like this one to know if it is causes and if it affects. There are phrases, or do we call this one as signal words phrases that may be used. Okay, so causes. These are the signal words or phrases. For causes, the first cause or reason, second or third. Then because, it caused by or result from. How about the effects? These are the signal words for effect. One important effect, another result, one outcome, as a resulted from, consequently, then next, therefore, thus, so. So, you will know, children, if it is cause and effect because of these phrases. We call these are signal words. Okay? And don't forget this. These are the signal words or phrases. Do you understand? Okay. Okay, as you can see, the thesis statement here, the air pollution is caused by many factors. These are the causes and the effects. So, as you can see, the graphic organizer here, the first cause about the air pollution is that, okay, exhaust gases from vehicle, lack of control, and mindful citizens. Another cause is that the factory gas emissions, no regular checks, no location of factories, lack of government control. And another cause is that forest fires, volcanic eruptions, and pollen dispersals. So these are the causes, and the effect is the air pollution. Look at the graphic, how the graphic organizer. So the thesis statement there, air pollution is caused by many factors. And these are the causes. That's why the effect is air pollution. Okay? Next. Here is a sample of cause and effect paragraph. Air pollution may be due to a lot of factors, the most common of which are caused by exhaust gases from vehicles, factory gas emissions, and natural events. Exhaust gases from vehicles have continuously dominated the air, especially in highly urbanized towns and cities, mainly because the government lacks control and citizens prefer convenience to the harmful effects. Likewise, the government has not exercised good control over the location of the factories that emit gas elsewhere. Most often than not, air pollution is caused by natural events such as forest fires, volcanic eruption, wind and erosion, and pollen dispersal. As you can see a while ago that these are the causes and effect. This is graphic organizer, and we change this one into a paragraph form. Okay? And this is it. So this is the sample, the cause and effect paragraph. So the first question is that what is the paragraph about? And the second, what does the key sentence introduce? And the third question, how many causes of air pollution are stated? Okay, as you can see here in the sample of a paragraph that cause and effect. Okay, so what is the paragraph about? Let us answer these questions. Okay, the first one, what is the paragraph all about? Okay, it's about the air pollution. How does the key sentence introduce? Look at that. Where can we find the key sentence? Usually, it's the first sentence of the paragraph. Okay? So, air pollution may be due to a lot of factors, the most common of which are caused by exhaust gases from vehicles, factory gas emissions, and natural events. So this is the key sentence. Then how many causes of air pollution are stated? How? How many causes? Okay, these are the three causes or the three reasons. The three causes are, okay, through by exhaust gases from the vehicles, factory gas emissions, and natural events. You got it? Good. Okay, in this paragraph show cause and effect explaining reasons and results of events, situation, and trends. It is particularly uses the pattern one effect, multiple causes. Okay. The second example of comparison and contrast paragraph, the comparison is in writing discusses elements that are similar, while the contrast in writing discusses elements that are different. So when writing a comparison and contrast paragraph, you should remember the following steps later, okay? So as you can see here, this is, we call this one as Venn diagram, right? What do you call this one? Venn diagram. So as you can see, when we use the Venn diagram, we have these similarities and but are the differences. Okay, in the middle, this is similarities. There's similar, the similarities of the paragraph, and this part are their differences. Okay, so let us read first. Okay, there are similarities. What you can see in here. Let us read but paddy areas used to grow rice, corn, wheat, other crops can be irrigated. How about their differences? For rice terraces and plain rice fields. For rice terraces, on hills and mountains like steps, more effort and time for farming tools to transport. How about in the plain rice fields? On valleys and plains, flat surfaces, more convenient transport of tools and other materials. So you can see their similarities and their differences. So we call this one as Venn diagram. Okay? So ulitin ko, ito sa gitna yung kanilang pagkakatulad at ang kabilaan naman ang kanilang pagkakaiba. So kaya nga tinawag sila comparison and contrast. So usually ang ginagamit natin sa comparison and contrast ay yung Venn diagram. Ito ang tawag dito ay Venn diagram. Di ba? Okay. These are the steps in writing a comparison and contrast. The first one is you should choose the people or things, subjects you want to describe. Second, organize similarities and differences of your two subjects in a Venn diagram. Then third, use the transition or signal words that show similarities such as like, similarly, and but. And differences such as but, however, while, and on the other hand, or whereas. Okay? So, ulitin ko. Pag kayo sumulat ng comparison and contrast sa isang paragraph, so kailangan pumili kayo ng tao at bagay na gusto nyong i-describe, na inyong ilarawan. Then, organize similarities and differences. Alamin nyo kung anong pagkakatulad nila, similarities. Kung ano naman ang kanilang pagkakaiba. Usually nga, pag two subjects ang ating pinagkukumpara, gumagamit tayo ng Venn diagram, di ba? Tapos, kaya natin malalaman na ito ay magkatulad dahil sa salitang signal words na such as like, similarly, but, pareho. Pag ito naman ay pagkakaiba dahil sa salitang such as but, pero, however, while, on the other hand, or sometimes we use whereas. Okay? So, bear that in mind, kids. Lagi niyong tatandaan. Okay? Here is a sample of comparison and contrast paragraph. So, as we see this one about the comparison and contrast, this is the sample paragraph, okay? Rice terraces and plain rice fields are alike in a few ways and different in many others. Both are prepared paddy areas for planting rice and perhaps other crops. These two farmlands can be irrigated so that plants may have enough water to thrive. However, rice terraces are pieces of sloped plains that have been cut into steps. They are commonly used to farm on hilly or mountainous terrain. On the other hand, plain rice fields or paddies are flat and wide surfaces of land, usually easy to transport farming tools and other equipment. Also, plain rice fields allow easier management of such materials, though alike and different in more other ways. What matters most in both farms is the effective production of staple food such as rice, corn, wheat, and other crops. Okay? This is the sample of comparison and contrast. Okay? Likewise, and the Venn diagram that I have shown you a while ago. Again, what two subjects or items are compared and contrasted in the paragraph? So the answer here, rice terraces and plain rice field. So the question are, what are the similarities of these two subjects and their differences? Where can you find the similarities? Saan nyo makikita ang kanilang pagkakatulad? Of course, dito sa gitnang ito. Diba? Both. Both are paddy areas used to grow rice, corn, wheat, other crops can be irrigated. How about their differences? Siyempre, may pagkakaiba yung rice terraces sa plain rice field. Diba? Ito yung kanilang pagkakaiba. So, malalaman nyo kapag magkakaiba sila sa both side nito. Ito naman ang pagkakatulad nila. Okay? Do you understand? So, what transitional or signal words show such similarities and differences? Okay. Both, right? For similarities. And for differences, however, on the other hand, and while. These are the word signal for differences. And this one is the word signal for good, for similarities. Okay. The third example is the problem and solution paragraph. So you can see later the problem solution. Okay? And a method for analyzing and writing about the topic by identifying problem and proposing on one more solution. So in this part, when writing a problem and solution paragraph, you can do this. So this is another one, the problem and solution paragraph. Okay? First, you have to think of a problem and possible solution. So una, mag-isip kayo ng problema at ang mga solusyon na dapat sa problemang iyon. Kaya nga tinawag siyang problem and solution, di ba? Then, pangalawa, organize your ideas in a graphic organizer. So, i-organize nyo ang inyong mga ideas. Gumawa kayo ng graphic organizer tulad ng ginawa natin. Tulad nyo nakita nyo kanina, di ba? Graphic organizer yon. And write the sentences about the idea in your organizer into a paragraph. Make sure you follow the margin and the indentation rules. So, alam naman natin, children, na pag tayo ay, syempre, sa organizer na yun, nakikita na natin ano yung problem, ano yung problema. Isusulat natin ang problema, tapos ano naman yung solusyon. Then, pag alam na natin ang problema at ang mga solusyon, dito na tayo gagawa ng paragraph. Diba? Paano ba gumawa ng paragraph? Syempre, alam niyo na natin, nung grade 3 pa lang kayo, na gumagamit tayo ng margin, ng indentation rules, like, and also the punctuation rules. Proper punctuation, okay? So, here is a sample of problem and solution paragraph. Ito yung sample na to ha, sample to. So, problem and solution. Titingnan natin kung ano ang naging problema, kung ano ang naging solusyon sa problema. Kaya tinawag siyang problem and solution paragraph. So, let us read all together. Water shortage is becoming a serious problem in the city because of the growing population. That is why the city government has to take concrete steps to address it. One solution is to make more water available through recycling. The building of more desalination plants may be done, but it is very expensive. Another solution that the city officials are doing now is educating the people so they do not waste water. Meanwhile, there is also a move of the government to protect existing water supply from being polluted. There are some more ideas to help solve the problem, but maybe The ultimate solution is that everyone must become actively involved. Okay. So now, as you can see, as we read a while ago, this problem and solution, what do you think is the problem presented here? Okay. What is the problem presented? The first question, and how did you know? Okay. So, and number two, what are the solutions given? And number three, what signals, words, or expression introduced in the solutions? So let us answer this, okay? Let us answer. So what is the problem presented there? What is the problem presented? It's about presented is the water shortage. And how did you know? Because of this word, a serious problem, right? And what are the solutions? Okay, these are the solution. One solution is to make more water available to recycling. What else? And building of more desalination plants. And another solution is that educating the people so they do not waste water. What signal, words, or expression introduced in the solution? Okay, because of this solution word. And what else? To solve the problem, like that solution, and to solve, to help, that will be the signal, words, or expressions introduce the solutions. Do you understand? Well, good job, kids. Okay, using the paragraph, you have just read the problem solution. This time, you will learn to write plan 2 to 3 paragraph composition using an outline. With the help of the outline, you can make a paragraph by following the paragraph structure, the beginning sentence, the middle sentence, and the ending sentences. Okay? So here is an example of an outline for a problem solution paragraph. So this is an outline. First one, problem. So the problem is the water shortage is becoming a serious problem in the city because of the growing population. And how about the solution? So these are the solution. Make more water available through recycling. City officials are now educating the people so they do not waste water. And the third one, the conclusion. Everyone must become actively involved, like that. Okay, so this is an outline for a problem solution solution paragraph. So you can make a paragraph out of this because in this outline there is already problem and it emphasizes the given problem there. Ano bang problema dito? So ang problema ay water shortage because of becoming a serious problem in the city because of the growing population. And what are the solutions? Nakita na rin dito ang solution. Make more water available to recycling. City officials are now educating the people so they do not waste water. And the conclusion, everyone must become actively involved. So, paano tayo makagawa nito ng paragraph? Siyempre, kasi ito yung problem and solution, nakalagay na kaagad yan ang problema, outline na to. Gagawa na tayo ng paragraph regarding this outline. Madali na tayong gumawa nito kasi alam na natin ang problema, di ba? Alam na rin natin ang solusyon. So, pwede na rin tayo mag-conclude yung pinaka-ending sentences or sentence. Okay? Ulitin ko. So, anong tawag po dito? Ang tawag dito ay outline. Andiyan nakalagay na sa number 1, problem. Ano yung problema? Nakalagay dyan, water shortage. Ano na yung mga solution? Ito yung mga solution. Tapos, ang conclusion, ito na. Okay? So, malalaman na natin ano ang paggawa ng paragraph. gagawa na tayo ng paragraph tungkol dito. So, tulad nito, this is a sample paragraph. Okay? You have already seen the outline, di ba? So, now, this is how you will write the paragraph. So, start here. Water shortage is becoming a serious problem in the city because of the water population, the growing population. That is why the city government must take concrete steps to address it. One solution is to make more water available through recycling. The building of more desalination plants may be done, but it's very expensive. Another solution the city officials are doing now, educating the people so they do not waste water. Meanwhile, there is also a move from the government to protect existing water supply from being polluted. And there are some ideas, more ideas to help solve the problem, but maybe the ultimate solution is that everyone must become actively involved. So there is an introduction here, and the beginning sentence, the middle, and the ending. So, nagawa po natin ito, yung sample ng paragraph na to, dahil po sa ating outline na ginawa. Nalaman natin ang problema, ang solusyon, at ang conclusion sa problema. Nakuha niya? Good. So, the question, what is the paragraph about? Then, what is a paragraph? Then, what do you observe when writing a paragraph? What are the 3 parts of a good paragraph? What are the pieces of information that found in an outline? How can you compose the paragraph? You can write a 3-paragraph composition based on it by putting the major idea and supporting details together in its paragraph. Of course. So, these are the questions that we're going to answer. Again, what is the paragraph about? Kids, what is your answer in here? Okay, it's about water shortage. That's the problem of the paragraph, or it is all about the paragraph. Then the next question is, what is a paragraph? Ano nga ba ang paragraph? So, a paragraph is a group of related sentences that support one main idea. This is the main idea, right? So, a paragraph is a group of related sentences that support the main idea. Yan ang paragraph. Then, what do you observe when writing a paragraph? Nakita natin kanina, paano ba natin isusulat ang paragraph ng tama? Anong in-observe nyo habang nagsusulat ng paragraph? Okay, there are mechanics to follow or observe when writing a paragraph like indentation, margin, capitalization, and punctuation marks. Nakita natin, lahat kapag ito ay pangungusap, dapat nagsisimula sa malaking titik, at yung paragraph, laging may indentation sa simula ng pangungusap. Tingnan nyo rin ang margin, ang capitalization, at saka yung punctuation marks na ginamit. Then, what are the 3 parts of a good paragraph? Ano yung parte ng a good paragraph? Diba? Mayroong beginning, middle, and ending. So, or, there is an introduction, there is a body, and conclusion. So, these are the 3 parts of a good paragraph. Okay, next question. What are the pieces of information found in the outline? How can you compose the paragraph? Kaya nga nakita natin sa outline, nalalamay natin, we can use the information found in the outline or graphic organizer in planning. Diba? Para mag-planning to write a paragraph. Kaya nga tayo nakagawa ng paragraph dahil doon sa outline. Nakapag-plan na tayo. Kaya, ang bilis natin gumawa ng paragraph tungkol doon. Okay? Naintindihan po? So, you can write now 3-paragraph composition based on by putting the major idea and supporting details together in its paragraph. Maliwanag po? Good. So, this one, analyze the following graphic organizer, answer the questions that follow. So, look at the graphic organizer. Tingnan nyo ha. It's about Filipino. Diba? Yung semantic web ang tawag dito. Pero organizer din yan, ang tawag yan. Semantic web. Then, the Filipino is respective, describing the Filipino as a respectful person and Filipino as a God-loving person. So, you can see here, being respectful, we call elders brother, kuya, and sister ate, and kisses the hands of the parents and grandparents, and also shows due respect to the parents, elders, and people in, and using, special this one, using po and opo. How about Filipino as a good, God-loving person? Pagmamahal sa Diyos. We praise not only for himself. Hindi lang siya nagdarasal para sa sarili, di ba? Tayo mga Pilipino, ganon. Hindi lang para sa sarili natin. Para din sa iba. Love his neighbors, pagmamahal sa ating mga kapitbahay. Believes in one God, naniniwala tayo sa isang Diyos. And patterns life the way God wants it. Yung gumagawa, pinapattern natin ang buhay natin sa naayon sa kagustuhan ng Diyos. Okay? So, based on the semantic web, who is respectful person and God-loving person? And the next question, how do Filipinos show respect to others? Then, how do Filipinos show love to God? Okay? So, ang tawag dito ay semantic web. Nandiyan na lahat ang mga tanong, ang mga sagot din. Kaya kaya na natin gumawa ng paragraph ayon sa semantic web na to. Kasi kompleto na siya. Complete. Okay? Naka-outline na siya. Naka-organize na siya. Maliwanag? Okay. Now, based on the questions there, so, who is respectful person and God-loving person? Of course, Filipino. And the next question is, how do Filipinos show respect to others? How? Tingnan nyo ha. He calls older brother kuya, older sister ate. He kisses the hands of his parents and grandparents. He always using po and opo. He shows respect to parents, elders, and people in the authority. So, makumpleto na agad natin dyan kasi nakalagay na yung mga katangian ng pagiging respectful ng isang Pilipino. Then, how do Filipinos show love to God? Nakalagay na rin dyan sa semantic web na yan. Ang gagawin na lang natin ay isusulat natin. Paano daw? So, he believes in God. He patterns his life the way God wants it. Then, he loves his neighbors. And most of all, he prays not only for himself, but also for others. Ang sunod na tanong, kayo na ang sasagot. Okay? Okay, next. Itong sample paragraph. Yan na. Yung kanina, nakita nyo yung semantic web, di ba? Ito na kung paano gawin ang paragraph na to. Okay? So, let us read all together. A Filipino is a respectful person. He calls older brother kuya and older sister ate. He kisses the hands of his parents and grandparents. He is always using po and opo. He shows respect to parents, elders, and people in authority. Then a Filipino is also a God-loving person. He believes in one God. He patterns his life the way God wants it. He loves his neighbors. And most of all, he prays not only for himself, but also for others. Nakita nyo na kanina semantic web. Gumawa tayo yung graphic organizer. Ginawa naman natin sample ng paragraph kung paano isulat. Pansin nyo? Okay, so these are the question. What is the paragraph all about? And what is done with the first line of the paragraph? Then, how do the sentences begin? Then, how do the sentences end? Tinatanong dito, anong tinutukoy doon sa paragraph na yon? Then, dito, paano ba isinulat yung unang pangungusap sa paragraph? Okay, how then in the first line? Sa first line na yan, paano yon? Then, sa unang pangungusap, paano nagsimula? At paano naman nagwakas ito? Okay? So, are you ready to answer now, kids? Good. Let us answer now, okay? What is the paragraph all about? Okay, it's all about a Filipino, okay? Describing a Filipino as a respectful person and also a Filipino as a God-loving person, right? Okay, the next question is, what is done with the first line of the paragraph. Tingnan nyo, what is done the first line of the paragraph? This is the first line of the paragraph, right? So, what is this part? What do you call this part? So, what is your answer? It was indented. So, mayroon siyang space bago gumawa ng isang pangungusap. Sa unang line ng paragraph. Diba itong unang line? Nandito ang unang pangungusap eh. Kaya, ang unang line laging may indentation. Okay? It was indented. Then, how do the sentences begin? Paano ba nagsimula ang pangungusap? Tingnan natin kung paano ha. Tingnan natin ang tamang sagot nyo. Okay, good. The sentences begin with a capital letter. Look at this. Okay? Then a particular people, a Filipino. That's why it's capital. Then how do the sentences end? Paano ito nagtatapos? Okay, the sentences end with a punctuation mark. Ano yung mga punctuation mark? Period. Diba? Tapos, pag may kasunod pa, comma, then other one. Pag may karugtong, may comma, karugtong, ganyan. So, these are the punctuation mark. The comma, period, exclamation point, lahat ng mga punctuation na nasa kung tama kapag nagtatanong, question mark, kapag matinding damdamin, exclamation point, kapag tuldok, syempre nag-statement lang siya. Okay, ganun yun, kids. Maliwanag po? Okay, good. So for learning task 1, let us read the sentences below. Answer with agree if the statement is correct and disagree if it is incorrect. Do this in your notebook. So, ang isusulat lang natin, kids, agree kapag kayo sumasang-ayon, disagree pag hindi kayo sumasang-ayon, di ba? So, basahin muna natin mula sa una hanggang sa pang-siyam. 1st to 9th. Wala nang 10 kaya 1 to 9 lang muna. Okay? So, let us read once again. A good paragraph has introduction, body, and conclusion. Then, number 2, a compare and contrast text types is one in which the similarities and differences of two subjects are presented and organized logically. And number 3, a cause and effect text explains the reasons and the results of the phenomena or happenings or situations and trends. Number 4, problem solution text begins with the presentation of a problem between individuals, among groups, or an issue going on in the world. This is followed by one or more possible solutions that are explained. And number 5, there are mechanics to follow or to observe when writing a paragraph, like indentation, margin, capitalization, and punctuation marks. Number 6, we can use the information found in an outline or graphic organizers in planning to write a paragraph composition, which is correct. Number 7, a paragraph is a group of related sentences that support one main idea. Then number 8, graphic organizers are not helpful in organizing, clarifying, or simplifying complex information. And number 9, an outline is not a useful guide to help you plan or write a paragraph composition. Now, it's time for you to answer. Okay, let us answer now. Number 1, is it agree or disagree? Good, agree. Then number 2, what is your answer? Okay, good. It is another agree. Number 3, okay, agree. Number 4, what is your answer? Nice. Agree, another agree. And number 5, what is your answer? Yes, it's agree. And number 6, what is your answer? Good. Number 7, yes, agree. And number 8 and 9, okay, disagree, and another disagree for 9. Okay, so these are the correct answers for task number 1. Okay, next. For learning task 2, write your own 2 or 3 paragraph composition based on the following outline. Do this in your notebook. So, these are the wonders of the world. So, you have to compose the two to 3 paragraph composition. So, these are the outline already. And you can make a composition, a paragraph composition because of this outline. So, the 2 wonders of the world in the Philippines, what are they? Banawe rice terraces, Mayon volcano. And how about their characteristics? These are the characteristics of Banawe rice terraces and the characteristics also of Mayon volcano. Okay? So, let us read. The 2 wonders of the world in the Philippines. A. Banawe rice terraces, located in Mountain Province, and Mayon volcano can be found in Albay. Then, sa Roman numeral number 2, Banawe rice terraces, their characteristics are carved on the mountainsides by the natives, then great stairway to heaven. And how about Mayon volcano? The characteristics of Mayon volcano. Mayon volcano has a perfect cone shape, natural, and despite of several eruptions, it remains to be majestic, perfect cone-shaped volcano. So can you write it? Okay, you can do this, kids. Like this. Okay? Like this. The 2 wonders of the world, the Philippines. This is sample only. Banawe rice terraces and Mayon volcano are the 2 wonders of the world, the Philippines. Banawe rice terraces is located in Mountain Province, while Mayon volcano can be found in Albay. And Banawe rice terraces was carved on the mountain sides of the natives. It looked like a great stairways to heaven, whereas Mayon volcano has a perfect cone shape. It looked natural despite of several eruptions. It remains to be majestic, perfect, and cone-shaped volcano. So, this is it. Okay? You should observe the first one, the first sentence is indented with the use of the correct punctuation marks and also the capitalization of each particular place. Okay? Good job, kids. Next, another one for learning task 3. Write a 2-paragraph composition using the given sentences and the graphic organizer. Do this in your notebook. So, nakita nyo, these are the graphic organizers, ano? Ano ba ang tinutukoy dito? Tungkol sa eating healthy diet. Okay, ano pang tinitingnan? Yung pagkain, fruits are essential parts of the healthy diet and also vegetables are important part of a healthy diet. So, gagawa tayo ng paragraph composition tungkol dito. Ito, about fruits, di ba? Fruits are essential part of the healthy diet. Ano ba yung ginagawa ng fruits? Yan, nakalagay na dyan, naka-outline na dyan, naka-organize dyan na fruits, they are packed with vitamins and minerals. They can help the body cells healthy. And fruits also protect the body by fighting diseases. And how about vegetables? Okay? They are packed with vitamins and minerals too. And they provide carbohydrates also. And they keep the body to function smoothly. So, gagawa na tayo ng paragraph tungkol dito. Okay? Gagawa tayo ng paragraph tungkol dito. Now, okay, are you ready now? Are you ready, kids? Are you ready, kids? Okay, let's start. Let's start now. Okay, so we're going to make a paragraph out of this. Do you understand? Okay, so let's start now. Let's start. Okay, like eating healthy diet. So, so, fruits are essential part of a healthy diet. They are packed with vitamins and minerals. They can help the body cells healthy. They protect the body by fighting diseases. While vegetables are important part of a healthy diet also, they are packed with vitamins and minerals. They provide carbohydrates. They keep the body to function smoothly. So this is a paragraph form or composition. Do you understand, kids? Okay. Well done, kids. So this time, for learning task 4, you're going to write a paragraph showing cause and effect of floods. Do this in your notebook. These are the causes, right? Heavy rains, broken dams, overflowing rivers, and the effects, loss of human life, damage of property. So we're going to start here with the beginning paragraph. So the title of this paragraph is floods, okay? So what kind of composition are you going to do? The cause and effect composition. The beginning paragraph, the middle paragraph, the ending paragraph, okay? Are you ready? So these are the causes and the effect of that floods. Cause and effect. Let's start. Are you ready now? Okay, this is only the sample I'm going to show you. So you just follow it or make it a sample for cause and effect. Okay, like this. So beginning, there are common causes of floods. These are heavy rains, broken dams, and overflowing rivers. Simple as that. Then, when it rains heavily, the water doesn't drain nearly as quickly as it needed, as it needs. The dams sometimes need to be fixed, and when the heavy rains continues, it could lead to overflowing of the rivers. Floods can lead to the loss of life and damage to property. For the ending paragraph, there are ordinances that government is imposing, especially the area that is prone to flooding, cleaning the drainage and elevating the place, and also planting trees on the vacant lots. You got it, kids? These are samples. Okay. For the next learning task, ooh, okay. For the next learning task, you have to write a paragraph showing comparison and contrast about the reading books and traveling. So, do this in your notebook. So, reading. Okay, let's start here. So, for reading books, these are the Venn diagram. They're both fun, right? So, we start here. Let's start with the beginning sentence. Yan. Okay, let's start here. You can make also a paragraph showing comparison and contrast. This is an example of comparison and contrast. So this one, like the first one, reading books and traveling are both fun. You will meet different people in different places, right? So the difference between reading books and traveling, in reading, you will meet new people and places at less expense, whereas in traveling, there is an opportunity to meet people in flesh, see friends with your eyes, but spend more fare. So, for the ending, traveling is one of the most precious gifts of life, but since others can't afford to travel, reading books is one of the alternatives that you can see other places. Is that clear, kids? So that's it. You will write a paragraph showing comparison and contrast about reading books and traveling. So this is the sample for that. The first, look at this, the first sentence is indented and give emphasis for those reading and traveling. You got it? Good. So other exercises or you're going to answers by yourselves since we have already samples for that. So you can do it, kids. I know you can. Good luck. for answering all the given tasks. It's your time to do it by yourselves with the help of your parents, of course, and with the help of this video. So I would like to thank everyone. Thank you, kids, for understanding and for being with me with this presentation, for this discussion, and also for answering all the given tasks here. Thank you. And good luck for more exercises in your module. And again, kids, for those who are not able to subscribe yet, please subscribe and click the notification bell for more updates of videos. Thank you. God bless us all. Stay safe, everyone. Bye-bye.